This is the book of Psalms, chapter 94, verse 20. Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frameth mischief by a law? They gather themselves together against the soul of the righteous, and condemn the innocent blood. But the Lord is my defense, and my power is the rock of my refuge. And he shall bring upon them their own iniquity, and shall cut off in their own wickedness, and shall cut them off in their own wickedness. Yea, the Lord our power shall cut them off. Shalom, shalom, shalom. This is your brother Kahan from the GMS Prophetic Vibration Campaign Trinidad, with another video, another lesson to the power and spirit of Yahweh Baal Shem Yahweh Shai. So first and foremost, Kal Halayam La Alahayanawa Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai Bahasham Makah HaKodash Barakata Yahweh Barakata Yahweh Shai Barakata Yahweh Barakata Yahweh Shai Barakata Yahweh Barakata Yahweh Shai. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace, blessings, salutations unto the brothers who preaching and teaching the truth through the four corners of the earth, risking their lives and their freedom to do so now more than ever. Shalom unto the speckled bird Israelites, who may look like the other nations, but are Israel through their forefatherly lineage. And shalom unto the very few but faithful Akwat. Alright, we're listening and learning. Hey, beware of the slanderous demonization that will be coming our way. I'm saying it again. Beware of the slanderous demonization that will be coming our way. And when I say our way, I'm speaking about all you Israelites that is in the truth, that know that you are Israelites. I'm not speaking to the two-thirds, because the two-thirds have no idea, no clue. They are in a deep sleep, and it is what it is with them. I'm speaking, starting with myself. I am speaking to the ones that know the truth, know that they are Israelites. Alright? Beware, because it is coming. Alright? We had told you so. Starting with the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. They have been telling us, and we the ones who learn under them and take heed of what it is they have been teaching us through the power and spirit of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. We have been repeating, alright, because we seeing it through the spirit. Okay? We have been seeing it through the spirit. We keep telling you all that these people ain't making no joke. We've been telling you all about the upcoming persecution. Reason why I'm making this video is concerning moves that the UN, United Nations, is making, pursuing their agenda of their new world order. Alright? By the way of waging war, by the way of so-called waging war on conspiracy theorists. Alright? Let's go into that word conspiracy theorists. Conspiracy theory meaning. Alright? So we have it here. Conspiracy theory, a belief that some covert, the word covert means hidden, secret. Secret. Alright? A belief, we could even go into that and then come back to that. Alright, covert, not openly acknowledged or displayed. Alright, you see, as I said, secret, fugitive, clandestine. Alright, stealthy. Alright, we get the drift there. Oh shucks. Bear with me, Salakia for that. Alright, so conspiracy theory, believe that some covert but influential organization is responsible for an unexplained event. Alright? And the thing is, it's not the matter that is just a belief. It's a matter that it is truth that there is an covert but influential organization that is responsible for unexplained events. Now, it will be unexplained events to the ones that is not in the know. But the ones that is in the know, it is explainable. Alright, because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, what he did. Let's go to Amos. Let's go to Amos 3 and 7. It reads what? Surely the Lord will do nothing but to reveal his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. So, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, alright, he gave us the eye salve. Alright, he opened our eyes. He put that spirit upon us. Alright? So that we could be able, to watch the signs and know and watch the moves, Alright? That we could be able to withstand the wiles of the devil, but not only withstand the wiles of the devil, I get this here, let me see, not ignorant. Alright, 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. Give us the eye salve for this. 2 Corinthians 2 and 11, it reads, "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices." Alright, because we know that there is a global elite, there is a group of people, alright, a group of elites, mainly of the nation of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, that are the true rulers of this world, that is ruling this world in utter darkness and utter secrecy, in utter wickedness, alright, and controlling the events that is taking place in this world, alright, to bring forth their true agendas. Alright? Now, the thing is, according to prophecy, Jeremiah 49, I think it's 10. Yeah, Jeremiah 49 and 10, it reads, "But I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places. he shall not be able to hide himself. He is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. So Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is exposing Esau Edom on all sorts of levels. Alright? All sorts of levels. That's why when I go to Isaiah 47, Isaiah 47, I think it's 13 actually. Isaiah 47 and 13, it reads, thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Alright? Because on all levels, they have, no matter what, hey, I'll come back to it. Bear with me. Come and right back to it. Isaiah 29 and 15 actually. Isaiah 29 and 15, it reads, woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works are in the dark, and they say, who seeth us, and who knoweth us? Alright? They think that that all what they're doing, their witchcraft and their false flag events and their psyops, and all these things, they think that they are doing these acts that they are doing. They think that the ones on the outside has no knowledge of what they are doing. Alright? But again, we the ones in the truth, we know what they are doing. We know what they are doing. Because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua again, he does nothing but reveal his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. Alright? And with all their doings, and what have you, we are not ignorant of his devices. We are not ignorant of his moves that he is making. Because he is being exposed. Alright? He is being exposed. So now, what has taken place is this. I'm going back to the Isaiah 47 and 13. Stand now, thou art wearied, alright? Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Alright? They are wearied. They are tired. Let's go into that word wearied. W-E-A-R-I-E-D. Alright, wearied. Wearied, past participle, wearied, alright. Tired, tire out, fatigue, wear out, exhaust, overtired, drain, sap, wash out. Alright? Wash out. Alright? Why is that? Because they are doing all their witchcraft and what have you, and they are doing all sorts of sorcery, alright, to have the world under a spell and to have the world under a spell, alright, so that when they do their psyops, when they do their false flag and all these things, and the policies and whatnot, the legislation and whatnot, alright, that the people wouldn't have the slightest idea of all that these things that they are doing is literally walking them into a trap, into the new world order. Alright? That's why they are wearied in the multitude of their counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. Alright? Which is your judgment. So now, the thing is, they can't, it's not like before where they always had control over the narrative, you know, that they could have had, that they had the people in their grips, you know, they had the masses in their grips. But they are losing that grasp, they are losing that grip upon the people, upon the masses. So now they are moving to a whole different style of tactics. All right? Because the powers that be, the real powers that be in this world here, with your Rothschilds, your Rockefellers, your DuPonts, your Oppenheimers, all right? Your JP Morgans and what have you. All right? These people are being exposed on a very high level. That's why, you know, because they control the UN. They don't just control the banks and what have you, you know. Also, you can't forget your Klaus Schwab. All right? These people are the ones that run this freaking world. Simple as that. These are the ones that run this world. So, by them now being exposed on a high level, all right, they come in with what? With policies now, with legislation and whatnot, so forth. Is going to see it, because we told you all this. All right, we told you all this. All right, because it's all about being able to control the narrative. All right, we told you all this, what is coming. So now what they're doing, they're saying that they are waging war on conspiracy theorists, because there is a lot of conspiracy going about the world, and conspiracy actually goes into rumors, if you want to put it so too. All right, but this is not no rumors. This is actual facts. This is actual facts. Right? So these people are, as I say, being exposed on such a high level. All right, because what they're saying is that the conspiracy theories is that the world is run by the global elite and what have you, and part of their agenda in their war, you know, in their war, part of their plans, their battle plans in their war against conspiracy theories, so-called, is that they cannot speak against the Rothschild family, George Soros, and the state of Israel. So you see these main this just goes to show you how frightened these devils are. And we've been telling you guys this. We've been telling you guys this. Because what you're seeing here, this is the building blocks, you know, this is the foundation that is being laid right now for this year. By the way of Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 7. This is the building, this is the foundation here. Pursuant to this here, Jeremiah 30 and 7, it reads, "Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it." All right? These are the days that we have been speaking about. You know, these are the days that we have been speaking about and was being mocked upon. Yeah? Why it is, if it was of the opposite, then why make such moves that you are making? Why do this? Why do this? Isaiah 10 and 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decree and write grievousness which they have prescribed. Why are they doing this? Why are they making such draconian, why are they drafting up so much draconian laws to measure to put measure to the narrative of so-called conspiracies? You know why? It come like this. Midnight had a song. You know, he was a reggae artist. You know, he passed away. He passed away a while ago, some years back. He had a song concerning the Pope. Right? He had a song concerning the Pope. You know, my big brother no God could attest to it. You know, what big dirty secret they hide, and you such a holy man. You are such a holy man. You give yourself. You give yourself the authority as God upon the earth. You know. You are the authority as God upon the earth. But here it is. You have such airtight security. Not just only guarding you, but guarding the catacombs in the Vatican City. What big dirty, according to Midnight, what big dirty secret all you're hiding? You know? Because these measures that you all are bringing is obvious as dirty secrets. Even more dirty secrets, which is actually your plans, what you have concerning your great reset, your new world order, that you don't want the masses to know. Because if the masses get to really and truly find out what is real episode, is a whole different ball game, a whole different horse of a race. Alright? So it says, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decree, that write grievousness which they have prescribed, to turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they might rob the fatherless. Alright? This is it here. So they know they are not going to be able to hold on to this too long. That's why they are all these moves they are making. That's why you're going to go to Revelation 12 and 12. Yeah. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knew that he had but a short time. This is the reason why, because you know they are these Edomites, the elites, that they are afraid. They are afraid. Alright? They are afraid, and they are being outed on many levels. So they are going to come down very hard. Alright? That's why when I go to Revelation 2 and 10, it reads what? Fear none of these things, because they are going to come down on us very hard. And a brother, I think it's Bakar Amat, he made a video earlier on today. And that echo a video that myself and brother Yerushalayim did. Alright? You had to count the cost. When you come into the street, you had to count the cost. Because according to what brother Bakar Amat said, alright, is that when you see the hammer, really, when you see the hammer when you see the hammer drop, there's going to be a lot of you Israelites that is going to go into emotions, in the sense of when that heat come down, you always going to give up. You always going to buckle down, I should say, and give in. Because with the persecution that is coming, All right, it says what? It says what? Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into what? Into prison. Some of us is going to be put into concentration camps and all these things. All right? Yeah? That he may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation. 10 days be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee what? A crown of life. All right? Because what this again, what this is here? What this is here? What you're seeing literally before your eyes is a battle. But watch the battle. Ephesians. And these days I go into the scripture a lot. Ephesians 6 and 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. All right, for we wrestle. All right, we wrestle. When I go into that word wrestle, let's go into that word wrestle. W-R-E-S-T. All right, wrestle meaning. Let's go into that word wrestle. Let's have any. All right, wrestle. Take part in a fight, either of sport or in earnest, that involves grappling with one's opponent and trying to throw or force them to the ground. And this way it is about here. This way it is about here. Alright? Alright? Struggle with the difficulty or problem. Alright? We're going to go to the synonyms. Alright? To fight, to grapple, to fight, to struggle, to wrangle, to battle, to combat. Alright? To combat. When I go into the word combat, alright? To take action to reduce or prevent something bad or undesirable, alright? Or actually, to go to war. So when I go back to the first, because a scripture just come to my head here, pursuant to this first definition here, I think is Isaiah 47, boy. Let me think it up one time just in case. Because it's to put down to the ground, right? I will come back to that. I will come back to that sit thou in the dust. Alright. Let's see, blah blah blah, KJV. Alright, I think it's, yeah man, it was Isaiah 47, man, I was correct. Alright. Alright, so let's go to it. Let's go to it. Isaiah 47, because we get the, no man. Alright. Alright. So we got the definition of wrestle, alright, to put someone down to the two opponents, you know, grappling, you know, whatnot, so forth, to put down to the ground, and this is where it is. This is literally where it is. Alright, come down, sit in the dust. Alright? Because this is what this wrestling is about here. Alright? Come down, sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. Alright? And who is the daughter of the virgin daughter of Babylon? Esau, Edom. Pursuant to Psalms 137 and 8. Yeah? Alright? O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Take the millstones and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Alright, so Yahweh B'Ashem Yahshua is exposing you by the way of the prophets. Yeah? You all are being exposed by the way of the prophets. Alright? Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. All right? Because pursuant to I think it's Second Thessalonians 2. I will start from 3. Alright? Alright? It reads 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Who is that man of sin being revealed right now? Alright? We just read it. That Yahweh Hashem Yahshua is exposing them. Lift up the skirt, bare the legs, They are being exposed on all different levels. Alright? So now, with them being exposed, they have no other means but to come carnally, because you see, remember, we're not coming to them with nothing else but the scriptures. Alright? And pushing the prophecies. Because the prophecies, the scriptures actually the scriptures actually showing you what these people will be doing. And it is showing you it at T. So now, as the scriptures is revealing them, alright, because the prophets, alright, the prophets is the ones that knows how to crack the codes within the scriptures, alright, to expose these demons, alright. They have no other alternative and no other means but to come down on us in a carnal manner. But they can't, at the same time, they can't just come all out guns blazing. Alright, there have to be measures that needs to be take place, alright, for them to have justification in coming up against us and persecuting us. Yeah? They cannot just come just as that. Because where is our weapon? The Bible. Alright? That's why the scripture say, let me see. Okay, let me see. Blah, 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 blah. For the weapons. So, alright, I had a man, it was in 2 Corinthians. Alright, 2 Corinthians 10. Let's go to that. And I'm going back to the Ephesians, It's 2 and 10. Let's see. No. What the hell, boy? 2 Corinthians 10. I go in Thessalonians. What the hell do me? 2 Corinthians 10, verse 4. Alright, so 2 Corinthians 10 and 4, it reads, For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the pulling down of the strongholds. Alright? Casting down imaginations on every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of Yahweh, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Hamashiach. Alright? Because again, watch it. These are the ones that exalt themselves. Alright? The God complex. Setting up the CERN project and all these wickedness. Alright? The whole MOTB system and what have you. Alright? These are the ones that are exalting themselves. Alright? Against the true knowledge of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. They don't have Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai in their thoughts. They hate Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai for that matter. So that's why now we're going back to the Ephesians. Alright? Now we're going back to the Ephesians 6 and 10. Hope you brothers and sisters, getting the understanding, you younger brothers and sisters. All right, finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye might be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood. All right? We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, which is the judicial system, and the legislative system and all these things. Principalities, wickedness, what these people stands for. All right? Against powers. All right? Just as I said yesterday, these people have the power to bring things into play. All right? Because the earth is given into their hands. All right? Woe unto them that devise iniquity upon their bed, and when the morning is light, they put it into practice, because it is in the power of their hands. That's roughly paraphrasing Micah 2:10. All right? And against rulers of darkness of this world. Because what? This whole world is in darkness. This whole world is under a demonic force, a demonic spirit. And who is the one that is pushing those demonic agendas? Is the elites. The elites, the creme de la creme, the 1% of the 1%. Yeah? And against spiritual wickedness in high places. Because this is what these people is about. And they are getting exposed, so now they put in measures in place to come to persecute. All right? And when they start to put those things in measure, those measures in place, best believe you brothers, best believe you brothers and sisters who in this truth. All right? This is where the real test is going to come, because some of us is going to what? Some of us is going to be sold out by our own family members, your own friend, your own brother, your own sister, your own mother, your own father, your own children. All right? Because as I say, there's going to come with slanderous demonization pursuant to the truth. All right? I think it have a scripture on it, but the truth is evil spoken of, or something like that, so, I think so, Bear with me, I speak. Okay. I think so. Yeah, man. Let me go to it. 2 Peter 2. Alright. 2 Peter 2 and verse 2. It reads, and many shall follow their pernicious ways by reason of the truth. And many shall follow their pernicious ways, by reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken of. All right? And when this truth shall be evilly spoken of, all right? Because remember, it's all about captivating the mind, deceiving the mind, getting the mind. What will he then say? Get rid of the body, all right? But keep the mind. Because the mind is the most important. The mind, the mind is the spirit. The mind is the spirit. And once they could get hold of the masses' mind and sway the masses' mind against the truth, all right? They were we who in this truth here and standing firm to this truth, all right, is going to be persecuted, is going to be outed. All right? This way it is here. That's why when you go to 2nd Esdras, Second Ezra, I almost finished with this video. Second Ezra 16 and 68, it reads, For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you, and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols. And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision, and in reproach, and trodden under foot. For there shall be in every place. And this verse 69 here is talking about the sellout niggers. Yeah? But anyhow, that's for another time. Verse 70, For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. Alright? Because the next scripture, let me see, and to make, let me see some here. And to make war with the S-A-I-N, with the saints. Alright, and he will make war with it. Revelation 13:7. Yeah, let's go to that, man. Let's go to that. Alright, I will come right back to that. Revelation 13:7. Revelation 13, verse 7. Alright, and it says, and it was, alright, this is it here. Let's start from verse 6. Alright, let's start from verse 5. Alright, this is actually speaking about the beast coming back into play, you know, right from the Renaissance period, coming back into play during the Renaissance period to now. Alright, that's why he says, that's why the scripture says what? And there was given unto him a mouth, speaking great things and blasphemies, and power. Again, that word power. Alright, and power was given unto him to continue 40 and 2 months. Alright, and he opened his mouth in blasphemy against Yahweh, to blaspheme his name and his tabernacle, which is the people, the elect, and them that dwelt in heaven. And it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them, and power was given him over all kindreds, tongues, and nations. Alright? Because this is what you, again, these people is the mean on bringing the new world order into play, and by them bringing in the new world order into play, all right, they know there's going to get opposition. All right, you think they don't know there's going to get opposition? That is why they are making these moves. That's why they are making these moves. All right, with these legislation and what have you, so they could be justified in what they are about to do. All right, that's why when I go down to verse 12, and it says, and he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, and caused the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven upon the earth in the sight of men, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth, because it's all about great deception these people are pushing, all right, by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by the sword and did live, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And boy, oh boy, these people, they are not playing. While you two-third niggers wanna jam naked and stink and dirty and party and lollygaga and can't wait for Carnival 2023 and all that shit. These people is getting ready to slaughter you guys like, hey, like a bunch of pigs in the abattoir. Yeah? Like a bunch of pigs in the abattoir. That's why the scripture, that's why when I go to Ezekiel, I think it's either 20, let me see, 20, 21 or 9. Let me see. No. Ezekiel 21, I think 20. No, 21 and 9, I think. Yeah, 21 and 9. 21 and 9, actually, it says, Son of man, prophesy and see. Thus saith the Lord, see, his sword is sharpened and also furbished. It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Shall we then make mirth? It contempted the rod of my son as every tree. Alright? Shall we then be in this party mode? While these Edomites is getting ready to slaughter you niggers? Yeah? And he had given it to be furbished that it may be handled. This sword is sharpened and it is furbished to give into the hand of the slayer. Alright? And best believe when they start to slay it, oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. You guys, hey, these people are not playing. These people are not playing. They are going to come with enough slander, alright, lies, and what have you, to come up against us. And a lot of you all is going to fall for it. A lot of you all is going to fall for it. So I'm going back. I want to finish with this here. I've done 40-something minutes in this. Alright. So I'm going back to the 2nd Ezra 16. The 2nd Ezra 16. And I think 70. Alright. That's so as it says, for there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. Alright? Which goes back to what? Somewhere in Isaiah. Shall me see, let us come in like no. Oh gosh, what the hell do I? Bear with me, come in like A F L O B G E. Alright. Isaiah 59 and 19. Let's go to that. Let's go to that. To link right back up here. Because, alright, let's go to that to link the scriptures. Isaiah 59 and 19. It reads, So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west and his glory from the rising of the sun, when the enemy shall come in like a flood. Alright, there shall be great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. Alright, and they shall be like madmen sparing none. Alright? Alright? The Spirit of the Lord, alright? The Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. And the Redeemer shall come to Zion unto them that turn from transgression in Jacob, saith the Lord. Alright? He is going to save. Yahweh Bashim Yahshua is going to raise up that standard. Brothers is going to get spiritual powers. Some brothers is going to get spiritual powers, what have you. Also, which is Daniel 12 and 1. What? Daniel 12:1, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as was never since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be what? Delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. Because the persecution is going to be so high. So high. That Yahweh Hashem Yashai, is going to lift up that standard. That standard again is Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, the angels, Michael the archangel, along with brothers getting spiritual powers, along with the 144,000 elect too. Yeah? So when you go back, I'm going back to the 2nd Ezra 16, alright, 71, alright, what? They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their homes. Then shall they be known who are my chosen. They shall be tried as gold in the fire. There's where it is. There's where it is. And I think I will leave it at that, You brothers, young brothers and sisters who in the truth, hope you was edified, Hope you get the true understanding of what you're really into. Alright? So with that, Kal Halayam, Mla, Alahayanawa, Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham Rakah HaKodash, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahweh Shai, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahweh Shai, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahweh Shai. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace, blessings, salutations unto the brothers who preaching and teaching the truth throughout the four corners of the earth, risking their lives and their freedom to do so no more than ever for this truth. Shalom unto the speckled blood Israelites who may look like the other nations, but are Israel through their forefatherly lineage. And shalom unto the very few but faithful Akwat, which is the sisters. Your brother Kahan from the GMS Prophetic Vibration Campaign Trinidad, signing out, saying shalom, and hey, be wise and circumspect in this year times that we're coming into. Shalom, shalom, shalom.